This game is called Quiddler, and you play Quiddler in successive rounds. For the first round, you start with 3 cards.
Gotcha.
Each successive round, you get 1 additional card.
Okay.
So the first round, you get 1, 2, 3 cards. I get 1, 2, 3, and then the deck goes in the middle, and
Right.
1 card faces up.
So I'm gonna, since it's just for us, right? Normally I'm assuming I wouldn't want to show you my cards, but
No.
I'm gonna put them so people can see.
Mm-hmm. But you have to draw.
And okay, so if I'm going first,
Yes.
right, I draw a card.
Yes.
Right, so this is
So you always,
all right.
you always have to discard.
Okay.
So you have the word shy.
Right, or shh, I suppose.
And you would discard the V.
So if I put that out, I discard the V.
Right.
And then
now, when the first person goes out,
right,
the other person or all the other people get 1 more play.
Right. I'm guessing this is not all that normal, right? That somebody goes out right away.
It happens often.
Okay.
So I have my turn, and I also draw a V. So I actually have nothing, but I have to discard, so I get
Right.
rid of that. And I have to go out. Now, I don't have a word, but you cannot score less than 0, so this is a 0 hand.
And mine,
You get the point total of the cards, which is
7,
10,
10,
14.
Okay.
And that's it.
So we would be keeping track on a sheet, I guess.
We'd be
right?
keeping track
So-
on a sheet, and also you have the option of giving bonuses for the longest word for each
Right.
round, or the most words.
Oh.
I find that in ESL, particularly because students have different levels of vocabulary, it's really useful to use the bonus for the most words,
Right.
because you have to form a word with at least 2 cards.
Right.
But they can use very short words, and even if their vocabulary is limited, they can really appreciate this game
Right.
and participate and feel as though they're doing well.
Right.
So that increases their participation too.
Right.
The other thing I've done in ESL is when they lay out their word, I ask them to pronounce it.
Oh, right. Right.
And they don't have any questions. And then in general, the rules are that there are no proper nouns, there are no acronyms, and no prefixes.
So I would, in this case, then I'd have 14 points that would go down, and what would you have?
I would have 0 because you cannot score less than 0 points.
Ah, okay.
And this sometimes happens in the first round because
First
you only
round.
have 3 cards.
Right.
So then we would pick up all the cards for every round you complete.
Okay.
You shuffle in all the cards
Since we
again
actually
and
finished the
redeal.
round.
The next round we play, we get 4 cards.
So I'm going to pretend that I shuffled.
Yeah,
And
go ahead.
let's just maybe start when we're around,
Sure.
just to make it fair for you.
Sure. We can probably get through a round.
This time you will destroy me, no doubt. Right, so I'm putting that. Ooh,
Okay.
that
You
looks
always
like
have
an
the
easy
option
one.
of taking the face-up card or drawing blind off.
Okay.
Okay.
So would you go first this time? Then?
I'll go first this time. And
And I'm gonna. There's my cards.
I don't have anything, so I'm going to discard.
I
Now
have
it's your
to say, the luck seems to be with me because I have a dame, and there's my discard.
turn. Okay. Now I'm going to.
So 5, 10, 12, that would be 14 points.
Okay, that's good. Now I've drawn mine, and I have to discard, but this is an interesting hand because it brings up another rule. I have to get rid of 1. I have 2 extra cards. I'm going to discard the higher of the 2,
Ah, right.
and I'm going to lay that out, and my word is zoo. I have to subtract this amount because I have an extra card that I wasn't able to play.
Gotcha.
So I scored 18 minus 2,
Minus
so
2.
minus 16, and you have 14.
14. So even though I went out first, you did better than me.
True, I got a little bit lucky because I drew an O,
Right.
and I was able to form
Right.
the word zoo.
So that's Quiddler.
That's Quiddler. After 2 rounds, you lead.
Right. It
But-
seems like a very good game for ESL.
And it is. It really is. I've found that students really get excited about it, and again, because they can form short words, it really piques their interest. They feel as though they're competing and being able to stay in the game and do well. And as we get more cards successively, we go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and finally 10 cards per round.
Right.
So even if you're behind at the
Right.
outset, you can catch up.
Right.
Especially if you're using 10-point bonuses for either the longest word or the most words
Nice.
total. That is Quiddler.
That's Quiddler. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.